Right, we have an Audi A3 Quattro 2 litre turbo diesel 2010 8p. Now I'm trying to get the water cord off, and I thought, well, to make it easier I'll take the catalytic converter off, and I found out that there's not really a lot of videos out there that are telling you how to do it on a Quattro. Now you take all the gump off around here, which is pretty straightforward and obvious. There's loads of videos out there that show you how to do that, and then you're just not going to get it out unless you take the steering rack off. So down here you take all your bolts off, all the bolts. I've literally taken everything off. There's plates and everything up in the top, but this is the steering rack. So you take everything off, stuff like this, all these bolts. And you're just not going to get it, it just won't go through that hole at all. No matter what you do, you try everything, and even when you drop it down by about 2 inches, and there's a little nut, 13mm nut inside the footwell on the driver's side that holds it up still. So I managed to get a jack underneath it, and I was lowering it down gently, but I've just left these steering rack arms on just so it doesn't, I don't want to take any more off them, but it held it in place as well, so it hovered it. No wires you've got to worry about on this. There's a German video which they take it off completely, but you haven't got to, you just lower it down. And then, as you can see up here, you can get the EGR water cooler off, and plenty of room to work to take this off. So I've got a lot of white smoke coming out of it, and I just wanted to see if it was that. I was told it was this. And the 13mm nut is in the footwell. So there's that. You can actually raise it up with the jack and it will lift it up slightly, and that will lift it up enough for you to get that little nut off there, 13mm nut, so it will lift it up to about here. And then once it's off, that'll sort of wiggle off, and this bit slides up and down, so you can maneuver it how you want. And then to get it back on, because you've got to take it completely off, because there's just that little bit, it just won't come out. So you lower it right down, take it off, take your catalytic converter off, and then to get it back in, I wanted it back in while I'm not working on it, because I don't want it sitting there on them arms. I raised it just enough so I could move this up and down. You don't want it too high, otherwise it'll be up here and you won't be able to get it on. But it has a little slot, so you make sure you get it right. There's a little slot where it goes into on that 13mm nut bolt. So, and then once that's in, you wiggle it down as best you can, and then just tighten it up, and then that's it. So the Quattro only, a bit of a bugger. Steering rack off, sorry to say.